Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're just going to chart Bitcoin all the way from scratch, right? We're going on the Bitfinex chart because that's mainly where I trade at the moment, but yeah, let's just do it from scratch guys, and let's see what we can come up with, right? So first of all, I'm on the 6 hour, that's my favorite time frame. I know that if you don't pay for TradingView, you don't have it. If you do want to sign up with TradingView, the link's in the description below. But anyways, guys, we can also do it on 4 hour, of course. You can do it yourself here, but I like the 6 hour. So personally, I'm going on here, okay? So the first thing I notice is that we have some kind of trend going, right? So let me just make a parallel channel, okay? This is the first thing that we see here, probably like up here, right? This just seems reasonable for me to think of this as some kind of parallel channel. Of course, we don't know if it will be, but it's just very likely that it's a parallel channel. Okay, so then from there, we're just going to count some waves. Okay, so what I immediately see is like some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going up, right? This is probably not the 3. This is probably the 3. Right, whether this is the 3 or that's the 3, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this does seem more likely because then within this 3 there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. So obviously I'm not going to draw everything in like that. So we'll put this one on sub minuet. Alright, we'll just count them. Alright, we're just going to do some Elliott Wave here. Very simple counting, guys. Nothing hard about this. Okay, so if this is your, we're not going to assume super bullishness, right? So if this is a 5 wave up, then, well, now I'm immediately going to assume that we're going to have some kind of A, this should be, and then we should still see a C, right? Up there somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but so now assuming that A to B, that cannot be a 5 wave structure, right? It needs to be an ABC. So if that is the case, then what I think is true is that you have your A here, your B here, and then you C down there, right? Let's just put it up here a little bit. Okay, so and obviously this needs to be one lower, and we'll make it red. Okay, so here's our minuet ABC. So just to validate that, we need to have within the B to C move, we need to have some kind of 5 wave structure, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? It just looks likely to me, okay? That this was our 5 wave structure here, within that B to C, right? Because that is what we need. It has to be. If that's not there, then it's not a C move. Okay, so there is a 5 wave structure, because we know that A can be 5 wave or 3 wave, right? So if this is, so this is all counted, right? We all done here. So now what we're going to look at is what is Bitcoin doing here, right? How are we gonna get to our C wave? Well, to be honest, I kind of see this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well, right? Whether this is correct or not, I don't know, but it's kind of how I see it, right? It's all about interpretation, guys. Trading's about interpretation. Okay, so if this is your 5 waves, then what I expect now is some kind of retracement, right? Back down. Okay, but I also know that we need to get to the C wave. So first, let's kind of put the bigger picture here in perspective as well, right? We're going to assume that this is then the big 1. We're going to get some 2 somewhere here, right? You're going to get some 3, you're going to get some 4, you're going to get a 5. That is to complete this whole C wave, okay? That is just an assumption that is, well, that needs to be made, okay? So this is obviously a bigger picture. So this is your 5 wave structure. Okay, so if this is the case, right, we need to somehow find out where this is going to retrace to. Okay, so let me turn on the magnet mode here. We'll take this bottom here, take this top. Okay, so well, the 618 is definitely a nice zone to be looking at, right? So if we look at this zone here, we'll turn off the magnet mode here again. So 618, maybe 786 as well. So somewhere in here, right? Somewhere in here is our zone. Okay, so that is our zone. We know that because we just mapped it out. Okay, this is a good buying zone. When we get down here, I am a buyer. Okay, I'm not willing to short. I'm wanting to go long when it gets down here, right? So we got that figured out. So for the immediately short term is how are we gonna get to our 2 wave, right? If this is our 1, this is our 2. How are we gonna get there? Well, within after 5 waves, you need to get some kind of correction, right? Whether it's ABC or ABCDE, we don't know. Markets can trend in multiple ways, right? So it could do something like this, right? I'm just going to show you all the things that I know that could happen, right? Let me stay in drawing mode here, right? It could do something like this, where we get an ABCDE, right? So ABCDE, right? It could do something like that and then go further down, right? This is possible, and then go into that wave. But it could also, which I think is more likely, do a simple one, right? A simple correction, which is just an A. You're going to get your B and you're going to get your C, right? But I'm aware of both, but I always like to go with the simple one because it's easier to chart out, obviously, and you will see it start consolidating. If you see it start consolidating, then it's most likely an ABCDE, right? So this is something that is very well possible. So, well, where do I want to go short, for this move, right? Because obviously we're looking at this move, and that's a nice 10% or even more gain, right? So you don't want to miss that. Okay, so what we're going to do now is zoom in, all right? We're going to zoom in on the 15-minute here. Obviously this all looks a little bit scuffed now because, well, obviously we did that on the 6 hour, right? So this all looks a little bit scuffed, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we need to just simply go here to your Fibonacci tool. Guys, it's not about precision, right? It's not about precision. You just want to be in the right trade. Okay, so take this Fibonacci here, right? And we'll take this magnet mode, right? So it's not about precision how you draw things. There we go. And we take this bottom. Okay, so, well, where am I normally very interested in shorting, right? Well, that's normally in between the 0.5 and the 618. Okay, so I'm interested in shorting up here. Okay, this is my shorting area. So we'll make this red, right? Make this red. There we go. I don't know why it's up there, but so now we have a shorting area as well. All right, so we have 2 areas in place. You can already see that I did this in my head, but basically, because I put my alert here, so I get alerted when we get up there. So now I know that. Okay, now I need to look even further, and that is that I know that if this is an ABC move, in order to get to the B, you always the A to B move is always an ABC, right? So what this needs to be then is a smaller ABC up there. Okay, so we're going to dissect this even further, and we'll say that this is your A. If this is your B already, then we need to get a C up there, right? Obviously I'll make this green, and we'll make this micro. Okay, so there you go. So this is your next move, right? Then this is your A, this is your B, and then the C. Okay, so the C wave, we also know that the C wave always consists out of 5 waves. So we need to get something like a 5-wave structure going up here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You need to get some kind of 5-wave structure going up there. And that is kind of what I'm looking for right now. Okay, so when I see a 5-wave structure going up here, and I see the 5th wave is done, I'm obviously going to go short in my area, right? Looking for a target up here. I have a very good risk reward, because if you go to the short position here, let's say you enter your short here, give it some room to breathe, right? Give it some room to breathe here, and you target down here. There you go. Here's your 3-to-1 risk reward. Okay, so it's that simple. Okay, guys. So that is what I see in the short term on Bitcoin here. Okay. Obviously, if we put it on the 6 hour, I'm just gonna drag it out a little bit. So this is my areas. Okay. So now I got my areas mapped out, and I kind of have a roadmap on what Bitcoin will probably do, according to my analysis, in the longer term. Okay. So that is kind of how we do it. Okay. So obviously you can also put waves on here if you want, right? But I don't like that because it's just too cluttery. I don't like to clutter my charts too much. Okay, so yeah, so we got your A, you got your B, and then you got your C move. Okay, so obviously within that there's gonna be an ABC. So I don't like to have all these micro stuff on there, so I do remove that afterwards. But that was just to show you guys on how we should be able to get to that B wave, right? So this is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, this is what I'm looking for, and then I would like to short the B to the C move, and now obviously go long at around here for this bigger wave, right? This is gonna be a bigger wave than this one, guys. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. Okay, so this one gave you 24%. Well, this one will give you like probably a little more, because this is the third wave then, right? Because we already count this as an A, then this should be, well, the C needs to have 5 waves, so this is your 1, then this is your 2. The third wave is always the largest, as you guys know. So yeah, that is kind of what it could be. Okay, that is one way it could be. Okay, there's a more bullish one, and just going to map it out real quick. And that is not that this is an ABC, which, you know, I assume the most bearish because we're in a bearish trend. But then this is your 1, this is your 2, right? And this is going to be your 3, and then you're going to get your 4, and then you're still going to get your 5. Okay, that's another one that could be potentially active. Okay, that you get some kind of 5-way structure here. That's just not the most likely in my opinion, and that's why I'm not mapping it out for you. Okay, so guys, that's that. That's pretty much it for this video. I like to just keep it on this. Yeah, basically this is my map. This is my roadmap for Bitcoin. Okay, so this is where I want to short. This is where I want to long. We got our risk reward in check, and it's all looking good for Bitcoin. Okay, so you always need to have a plan, and then just execute your plan from there, guys. Okay, if there's traders saying like they win like 80% of the time, I call bull. Okay, there's just losers, and it just happens. So just gotta take the trade. If it goes into my red area, I'm taking the trade. I don't care, because it's good risk reward. And then if I lose, I lose. Okay, it's fine. If it goes higher, you know, I'll short again up here. It's that simple. Okay, so you can't be emotionally attached to anything. Guys, so keep that in mind. Also, guys, I have a Telegram group. Join up with the CryptoPies blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions. And it's just a great chat box to be in, right? Let's see what's going on here. So any of, yeah, of course I chart waves. So waves, oh, chart waves. I see what you did there. Waves as in the crypto. So it looks like a massive bull flag on the daily and weekly. Yeah, it does. But so what I answered you is, you know, it looks decent, but if Bitcoin goes lower, I don't know what will happen to waves, right? So you need to keep that in mind. Let's see. So yeah, guys, join up with that. Also join up with the CryptoPies feed, where I post all my videos, post upcoming ICOs and STOs. But at the moment, just don't expect any of them, because we are still in a bear market, and it means bearish returns. Okay, guys. I've also recently really starting to become active on DLive. I post all my videos that I post to YouTube also to DLive, and you guys can, you know, just check out the platform. All right, it's dlive.tv. Make an account and check it out. All right. Because, well, you can watch gaming streams there, art streams, and I want to get all the crypto streams over there as well, because the simple fact, it's a cryptocurrency platform, right? So you get rewarded for watching. You have to see it like Steemit, all right? Steemit was writing articles, and DLive's watching, all right? But I'll make a video about that whole platform soon, guys. So yeah, go over to DLive as well, guys. Also, yeah, follow me there on DLive. You know, it's dlive.tv/Pygoz. But yeah, so yeah, follow me there, guys, because I'll most likely do all my streams there when I go live, and I plan to go live a lot more than I have been in the past. So yeah, look forward to that. So yeah, guys, both telegrams will be in the description below, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.